we have a solid program in which a student can come in, align itself with a preceptor, and progress through the program and make a significant contribution to the science arena. One of the things I like the most about where I am right here is the interaction I have with my lab mates and my instructor.
Tennessee State is growing and evolving with society. We're becoming more of an interdisciplinary institution. Our different departments are starting to work with each other more now because we have so much in common, and we're doing that in different ways, like our GIS program. There's a huge GIS lab here in the Ag building as well as in the geography department, and we're just all trying to work together to do different type of campus initiatives and actually teach that to the community around us. We're trying to figure out how to make our students more well-versed once they leave these hallowed halls to go and serve the community. So that's what Tennessee State is doing, and we've had a long history of doing that, and it's just progressing and moving in all sorts of directions.
We're hoping to really be able to compete here at Tennessee State with universities all across the state and the country. And I think that in terms of support, I'm not exactly sure what level of state support we get now, but I think that things like scholarships, fellowships, internships with state agencies would be the kind of thing that would really not only bolster our student enrollment, but really get us involved in research and science. And so if I could sit down with some of them, I would say, keep doing what you're doing. I know the governor is doing a lot with biofuels. And there's a lot of research here on campus that's directed in that way. But from a student perspective, really it is a lot of times about dollars and being able to not only pay for school, but pay for living expenses and doing it in a way that we can focus our attention on our schooling and on our research. And so also, again, we're really trying to go green, and there's a lot of just a tremendous amount of energy from the students here about recycling programs, and so I would really ask the legislature to maybe put some more energies into our campus going green.
Initially, I did like I said, the 3+1 program is from Alabama A&M and TSU and Meharry have a joint program where you do your first 3 years at Alabama A&M, and then your last year you do your clinical rotations at Meharry through TSU. And I got to Alabama A&M because I wanted to get away from home. And so then that put me in touch with Nashville. My project deals with the detection of foodborne pathogens. It's something that really, needs to be addressed in a manner that would increase the turnaround time. Right now, a lot of the assays that are out have a long turnaround time, and I think just last night, there was a case on the news about Aunt Jemima pancake mix that was contaminated with salmonella, and the ability to detect these type of pathogens with a quick turnaround will reduce the number of people that could get infected.
My work is through molecular characterization of the guinea fowl. So I'm really trying to develop a genetic library to have some basis for comparative mapping versus the chicken, turkey, quail, and different species. And so I'm creating what they call a cDNA library to that end. So it's just a lot of cloning, a lot of sequencing, gene sequencing.
I'm doing my research on dilated cardiomyopathy in broilers, and I'm trying to induce that particular heart condition in them by using fluorizidine, which is an antibiotic that's commonly used in livestock as well in humans. In humans, it's for intestinal disorders, and in broilers, it's used for to kill bacteria such as salmonella, which you try to prevent before you send them to market. And where we're trying to grow with this is there any link between this particular heart condition, the medicine, does it cause it to have any side reactions such as weight gain or any other diseases such as hypertension or ascites in broilers, and hopefully connect that to human health such as obesity, different chronic diseases such as lupus and other things that humans come in contact with from day to day.
Day-to-day exposure to what I'm doing would probably be in the prevention of even it making them past the marketplace. All right, so what we want to do is allow food providers a means by which to increase the quality of their product.
Our real focus is on poultry improvement, and specifically what we're trying to do is decrease the amount of fat deposition in those animals. Of course, that's going to have implications on obesity in humans, and also, you know, other health effects. And so that's another reason why I'm interested in, and I came back to Tennessee State, is because of here in agriculture, their mission really is, a part of their mission really is to address small farmers and some of the health disparities in the underserved communities, and I feel a personal sense of responsibility to that. I want to do it from the standpoint of both from a nutritional standpoint and from a molecular standpoint or a genetic standpoint, and see if I can really go in and develop some kind of molecular markers that would help in our selection of animal breeding and our breeding practices. And again, I think there'll be some huge benefits towards human health.
And a lot of people don't realize that when I tell them I'm an ag major now, they're like, so you're going to be a farmer? I'm like, no, you just don't understand the world revolves around agriculture. Like, if we don't have anyone to make sure that we eat, then we're in a lot of trouble. So it's really great. And not only just like as far as consumer goods, it's also a lot of your research that comes from ag, such as genetic research and what I'm doing with the dilated cardiomyopathy, which affects humans as well. I'm glad I did come here because it's like a family here. Everybody cares about you. So that's why I love it here.